You've only been together for a short time, but somehow you already have the nasty feeling that this relationship can't last long. It's a pity, because you also share beautiful moments, but you have stopped believing that relationships get better with time. If the problem was already there from the beginning, it usually stays that way. In today's video, we'll reveal 7 signs that could confirm your suspicions. If you like our videos, support us with a thumbs up, subscribe, activate the little bell, and look forward to the videos we upload for you every day. Number 1. You are still attracted to others. Actually, when you're freshly in love, you should be happy and focused only on your partner. You're also not the unfaithful kind of person, or one of those people who favor open partnerships. Even though you are in love, you still maintain a wandering eye. It's like an automatic reaction. Attractive men or women turn your head, and you daydream a bit. Sometimes you may even feel embarrassed about it. There may be a deep, unconscious knowledge behind this behavior. Your psyche already knows that this partner will not be with you for long. The biology of your body makes sure that you are already looking for alternatives. Your body and your gestures can tell you things about yourself that your everyday consciousness does not want to admit. Pay attention to the situations in which you look or feel particularly attracted to others. If your hands are curled up near your partner, it's a clue from your body that it would actually rather keep away from that person. Number 2, you can't be open. It's weird. You would like to tell your new partner so much, but sometimes it's like there's a wall between you. You start, and suddenly something holds you back. Once or twice, your partner has even asked if you wanted to say something, but most of the time, you just blow it off. You get a funny feeling in your gut. Sometimes you just get a weird look or even sarcastic comments to your stories. Both of these responses inhibit your openness. You wonder whether you are talking too much, overtaxing, or boring the other person. You might have the feeling that your partner is just spouting platitudes and trying to somehow keep you emotionally at a distance. Such scenes are typical signs of passive aggressiveness in a partner. This actually takes place silently or indirectly between the lines. In such cases, the other person is unconsciously defensive or eternally balancing something. Number 3, you retreat more and more and doubt yourself, and your zest for life takes a hit. It's true, you shouldn't let a new love suffer because of old friendships and hobbies. You also know that you yourself should always be the center of your life. But what your new partner is doing seems somehow strange to you. After a hot weekend, he is suddenly unusually busy. Not even your text messages are answered anymore. Although you are sure that they have been read, there is no affectionate feedback. When you follow up, they suddenly say you're too possessive. After the lull, things get better again, but you still have a bad feeling. You realize that in the meantime, other things have become much more important to you than this moody partner. You know that partnerships are subject to ups and downs, but in this case, you have the impression that your partner is playing with your feelings. Sometimes people just want to make themselves feel important through an artificial come here, go away game. Number 4, the emotional outbursts of your partner are annoying you. You're starting to feel like you've landed in a bad soap opera. As passionate as your new love can be, the emotional interludes can be just as dramatic. For you, they are hard to bear. They somehow don't feel right. Sometimes, you even feel like your partner is staging emotions just to put on a show or to manipulate you. More and more often, you get really angry. Emotional games are, unfortunately, part of many people's behavioral repertoire today. At first, it can be difficult to see through such tactics, but there is a very simple trick to distinguish real emotions from manipulations. Listen to your gut. Your gut brain is the seat of your sensor for determining the authenticity of moods and personal expressions. For this reason, warning feelings always come from the gut. Number 5. Jealousy is omnipresent. Normally, you are not jealous. You don't like this feeling either. but this new love seems to be transforming you into a clawing fury or old bull. At first, you might even find it exciting, but slowly, it just gets on your nerves. You don't even know yourself anymore. Either your new partner is also a jealous person, or he or she is playing games with you. Whatever the case, you're definitely getting fed up. For you, love is trust, and you really don't want to become a beastly control monster. Number 6, you can't resolve your conflicts. Discussions, arguments, and even real fights can happen in steady relationships. It is clear that you do not always agree. Sometimes, despite the common ground, fundamentally different attitudes clash. But with this partner, you somehow never really come to an understanding. Either they always want to be right, or they run away offended. You are constantly left with the bad feeling of an open chasm between the two of you. Your partner slowly loses his attractiveness, and you find yourself using avoidance strategies more and more often. This cannot be good in the long run, because the tensions will sooner or later seek a channel to discharge. Number 7, you have a secret, ongoing competition. You tell a story, and your partner immediately tops it with a better one. You report stress at work, and your new love reports at least as much stress as you. In addition, you constantly have the feeling that there is some kind of competition between you to be better or more important. This is not how you imagine the love to be. Even when it comes to making the simplest decisions, there is a strange winner-loser structure at work. You always have the stupid feeling that you never decide or share anything together. Competition in partnerships is not that uncommon. In the end, however, it is a sure love killer. Even if jealousy can be exciting at first, as the months and years go by, this is not the way to create a secure bond between two people. Today's short conclusion: depending on the situation and the partner, we can be confronted with completely new and constantly changing impressions. Nevertheless, despite all the confusion, there is usually something like a common thread in relationships. If your alarm bells are ringing at least as often as you hear the violins in heaven, this relationship probably has a little chance of success. That's it for today.
Thanks for watching. Did you find this information helpful? Do you have experience with it? We would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. For more resources about mental health, self-improvement, and psychology, visit our website. You'll find the link in the video description where you can also connect with us on social media and sign up for our email list. Take care of yourself and have a beautiful day.